Greetings, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Don't sign the contract yet, okay? Just don't do it. Whatever contract it is, just don't do it yet. Like, hold your horses. Someone here could actually have horses, but hold your horses. Wait. Just wait, okay? M83, wait, was actually coming through, I want to say one of the air signs readings yesterday, but it could have been one of the fire signs, could have been one of the earth signs. Came through in someone's reading, and it was really strong. Now, 8 and 3 makes up 11. So some of you guys could be an 11 life path, an 8 life path, a 3. 3 is all about work, partnerships, the foundation of something. It's also third party energy. So a distraction, because when we see the DNA helix, you know, it's 2 strands. Just certain ways that genes and genetics and things work, it's 2, okay? It's not 3, it's 2. The way that energy works, the way that a Kundalini spiral works, it's between 2 energies, okay? So when a third energy is there, it's a leakage. So there is energy leaking if you tie yourself to this third party energy, or if the energy is just not elevating, it's because it's leaking because there's a hidden third party energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a private relationship. This could be a work situation. You know, this could be a home situation. It could be any situation. The third party person at home could be like your next door neighbor. It could be a pet. It could be someone you like your roommate, but you don't like the person they're with. And you're like, well, man, because the person they're with comes with, you know, my roommate or something. It's like, you could love your best friend, but you hate the person that they're with. And it's like, well, the person they're with comes with your best friend. So, you know, something's got to give. And it could, like, codependency came through really strong in Cancer's reading. I feel like it's going to come through in all of the water signs, to be quite honest. Just because the way that the eclipse season is working, there's a foundation that's breaking down, Scorpio. There is an end. There's a death to a situation. You are still in the in-between, Iwas, Awas, the rune of literally being in between, kind of a primordial mysticism of transformation, where it's like the caterpillar, when it's the goo, when it's not a caterpillar, but not yet a butterfly. I'm not a girl, not yet a woman, that Britney Spears song, or I'm not a boy, not yet a man, or, you know, whatever gender you coincide with. You're not this, you're not that yet. You're in the in-between. Something here could be happening in August, but it's going to require you creating momentum and you keeping your blinders on and do not get distracted. It's like, people can't take the blessing from you, but they can distract you from the path that's going to help you arrive at your blessing in perfect timing in August. People could try and get you to sign another contract or commit to something, sign on the dotted line, so that it's more difficult for you when this certain offer comes through in August or around August, or it could be a Leo bringing this offer to you. Again, August is 8, so something here significant about 8. Now, 8 is all about self-mastery. So if you push away the whole third party energy, leakage of energy, etc., people being like, oh, can you help me with this? Oh, come hang out, this, that, and the third. And you just put your head down, keep your blinders on, and you put in the self-mastery, the number of 8, then by August, you're going to be so happy for it. Okay, so for a lot of my Scorpios, there's just something here about don't sign the contract, pause, listen to music, keep yourself busy, keep yourself moving. Even if you're not feeling super motivated to do what you know you need to do, then allow music to help you become motivated. Music has such a powerful way of completely changing our brain and our mood. So for some of my Scorpios, you know, if you are more in the entertainment industry or you're a more creative artist, then you can have playlists for different moods, or you need to create playlists for different moods. Also for my athletes, music can be so motivating. I think of, when I do long distance cycling, I have like different playlists for different moods that I want to put myself in. But I think of like in my powerlifting days, I had like a 1 rep max playlist, and I changed the songs on that playlist like every couple of months because I wanted it to be different, but I only let like 25 songs be on that list. And it was like, man, when I listened to that song, it's like, it's really like, I'm really gonna get it. And it made a difference, made a huge difference. So for some of my Scorpios, you need to allow music to help you become more motivated to do something. Also, you could be missing someone's calls, or someone's missing your calls. Could be you're missing their calls because their number's blocked. Someone here's trying to get through, but they can't get through. That's good. God is like literally protecting you. Also, for some of my Scorpios who have been in a particularly barren, like not very fertile time period, whether it's physically, whether it's with your finances, whether it's with friends, like you usually have a lot of friends or usually are around a lot of people, but it's kind of sparse right now. You know, you've had kids previously, or you've been really fertile before, but you're having struggles now, or whatever. However that looks for you. You used to make a lot more, like you're doing okay, or maybe you're not doing okay, but used to do a lot better. It's gonna change, okay? Especially in August. But if you allow your scarcity consciousness to make you be like, man, I'm okay right now, but I'm not gonna be okay in June, or I'm not gonna be okay in October, or I'm not gonna be okay in August if I keep going at this rate. Spirit's like, but then you're not living in the present moment. And then you're robbing yourself of, I don't know, there's something here about walking by faith, not by sight. You know, I saw one of my favorite pastors, he actually posted this yesterday, but he was like, fear and faith have the same thing in common. You can't see either of them, but we fully commit to one or the other. So you cannot have faith and fear in the same space. You can have faith or you can have fear, but you can't have both. And they both require you to believe something that you can't see. They're both something that you can't actually see. You just have to have faith, or you have fear, so you avoid the thing because you have fear of what could happen or what has previously happened but is not currently happening in a certain moment. It's like, even if that's been your proven experience in the past, that doesn't mean it's going to be your experience again. I feel like I'm saying that because some of my Scorpios, something is going to come back around. And for some of my Scorpios, it's like, if this was someone, you know, that was straight up abusive, or a situation or whatever that was, then obviously, like, don't do it. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, don't sign the contract. But if it's something new, or like kind of new, like you know of the person, but you guys never got it off the ground, they kind of shrugged you off, or you shrugged them off, you are being told to give it a go. There's also something here with expectations, like, anyone that has expectations has just got to go. And if you have expectations on someone, then you need to work on that within yourself, because we're only human, okay? So, like, expectations breed misery, first of all. It's like you don't allow the magic of the moment, this magic moment. I'm hearing that song. Spirit is trying to bring a tangible blessing to you, so there is something physically coming to you. And this is like, from the lack of fertility, there is a rising. Also the rune Ingwaz, which is a rune of doing, so you have to take action. It's like you are going to stay stuck in the barren land unless you get moving. And for some of my Scorpios, especially when it comes to fertility of things, it's all about metabolic health. So hot and cold therapy, if you're not motivated enough to work out, then just go take a shower and do 2 minutes of as cold as your shower gets, 2 minutes as, not as hot as your shower gets, but of like warm water, and do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and ping pong through that 3 times. So 6 minutes in the cold water, 6 minutes in the warm water. You want to take it up a notch, you know, go somewhere that has a sauna. I'm pretty sure, like, some of the, like here we have a gym that's like 10 gym. I don't know. There are some amazing, like, cheaper, more affordable gyms that are like 10 to 30 a month that have saunas in them. So invest in that. Like, if not for anything, to at least get in the sauna and sweat. Also, walking. Our brain does not know the difference between walking across the country from California to New York, or just walking miles on a treadmill or something, or around circles in a track. When the weather is really bad, I just walk circles in the house because I don't have a treadmill here and don't have a gym membership because I have a little barbell set up here at home. Anywho, I make sure that I always get in my miles. I ride my bike a ton. I walk a ton. I get in a ton of miles, and riding my bike long distance exponentially made my miles more, which made the manifestations and the changes in my life come in quicker because I'm traveling more miles to get them towards me. Also, same with the hot and the cold therapy. Certain changes happened and certain healing happened in my body a lot faster because the metabolic shift, and I also practice fasting, and all of those things combined allow for greater stem cell reproduction, mitochondria healing, autophagy, eating up the bad cells, healing, just basically all of the health benefits. And so you can do that too, just by utilizing these things. Bless you.